I think most people think that more goals mean more success. Either more businesses mean more success, or that they can try and do a business and 6 different hobbies at once and find success in all of them. But one of the biggest lessons I had over the past 3 years of running my business online has been that it's actually really detracting from your success in your business when you have more than one goal. Nowadays, especially, I think a lot of people have this ADHD where they want to do all these different things. And you see this a lot in social media because everybody seems to do pottery and painting and learn 3 languages and travel and do everything at the same time. I used to have these reflections. I write these reflections every year, and I talked about kind of what I'm doing in my business and what's going on, what are my main constraints, my main goals as well. And I read some of these reflections that are from a year or 2 years ago when I was starting out. There were times where I put goals that were completely outside of the business and they were just completely irrelevant to my main business goal. To be honest, my actions just didn't reflect that singular goal. They were more all over the place. And I liken this a lot to basically rowing a boat in more than one direction. If you are constantly changing the direction that you row your boat, you don't move faster. Even when I focus just on the business, sometimes I put goals which were like, I want to learn better sales and better project management, and I want to also improve my pitching and all these things. And it's just, these are useless skills because they don't solve the main constraint of the business. And so at the end of the day, I was really just wasting time. You can move so much faster when you remove complexity and you just remove the peripheral distractions that you have, that you create for yourself. I read these reflections. I was putting like 7 different skills that were honestly just not the constraint, and they weren't contributing to getting to that next level of business that I really supposedly wanted. And so at the end of the day, I was wasting my time. I really wish I could go back and just tell myself to like focus on the singular most important. To be honest, I still find myself doing this today because it's a great form of procrastination and avoiding talking or thinking about the hard thing that I don't know how to do. That's a big pain in my ass. I don't want to actually think about it and do it because it's hard and I don't know how, and I'm still figuring it out. And I'd rather think about things that aren't directly relevant that I find more exciting. When you remove the possibility of even thinking about these other irrelevant goals, only leave space for the main goal, you move on that way faster. That simplicity, lowering the bar, just take one step in the direction of that main singular goal every single day. You will make more progress than you will by having 7 different skills that you're trying to learn at the same time. Even this YouTube channel is actually, I think, pretty good proof of that. I was really frustrated with my inability to try and produce content, and I'm big on basically content marketing because I think it's the most cost-effective form available to small businesses right now. I spent so many times that I tried and stopped doing it. Eventually, I decided to just record a video every day, and they're terrible videos, and that's fine, and I don't care. I would rather just maintain the quantity because I was so frustrated by my lack of consistency. That became the small singular step in that direction every single day, and that moved me way further than I ever could have by trying to learn pitching and copywriting and everything else at the same time. When you remove the other stuff, you can get so much more done. Goals in theory sound like a really great thing to have, and it's great, and a lot of ambitious people want to do more. I'm in that bucket, like I get it, I do too, but you just do one thing at a time, and I think you can get a lot more done. Like you can't climb multiple mountains at the same time. It's way easier. You climb one peak and then the next and then the next. It doesn't have to be all business. You can work on your business for a couple of years and then you can really focus on your health or your relationships or whatever. And it's not to say that you can't maintain these things in the background, but they won't develop nearly as fast as your main goal if you have that singular focus. But singular focus will permit you to move to that goal way, way faster. I say this because I took 3 years to build a business that I've seen people build in 1. And I think that just comes down to my lack of focus. It's really a note to self, my current self, especially my past self. Just when you're in your first year or 2 of business, don't try and build more than one business. Don't try and improve everything in your life at once. Just take care of one thing at a time. Anyway, feel free to leave any questions in the comments. I'll reply to as many as possible. But yeah, that's a wrap.